Once upon a time, Disney Channel said, let's take all of our classic Disney characters and give them children. So now it's time for reviews of the Descendants film series. Starting with Descendants. In the movie Descendants, it is established that Belle and Adam rule over the rest of the kingdoms, including China, implying that they rule the entire world. The implications of this, in addition to the establishment and rules of the Isle of the Lost, have led me to believe that Ordon is a fascist society. In this essay, I put on this film every time I work the baby center at my job, and I pretend it's for the kids, but really it's for me. Fun fact, they didn't do any CGI for the Maleficent stuff. Kristen Chenoweth can just do that. Kristen Chenoweth should have played all the characters. I feel bad giving this 4.5 stars, but at the same time, the stupid CGI dragon holds it back from being a full 5. So I'm just gonna give it 4.5, but know that it's actually like a 4.8. Also known as, Mom, stop turning into a dragon in front of my friends, you're embarrassing me. The older I get, the more I feel bad for the security guards in these movies. I love how they all say, we're rotten to the core, when they're at best just rude. Can't believe they're rotten to the core for stealing a lollipop from a child. Honestly, someone should have arrested them for that. Those absolute baddies. Chad Charming is the greatest name for a character in cinema history.
16. It's far too young to be crowned king. I didn't make a good decision until I was at least 42.
I loved forcing my friends to watch this masterpiece in honor of my birthday. 10 out of 10. More movies should use magic chocolate chip cookies as a plot device. Mal's wardrobe gave me sensory overload. The girl needs to learn what's best for her and stay away from a pattern, and from exclusively wearing the same color as her hair. Why does Carlos have a tail? If my boyfriend doesn't sing Did I Mention before he proposes to me, I will be saying no until he proposes correctly. The writers of this film. What if every character was the dumb for comedic value character? Disney's never been braver than saying this teenage boy was biologically fathered by Dopey. Why did the romance hit? Was the tension actually good? Am I just that lonely? My favorite part of this is when Mal sings a slow ballad of realizing stuff, like 45 minutes in, and they play scenes from the movie up to that point, including a moment that happened 5 minutes beforehand. Who could have ever predicted Disney would produce a movie in which its own most ruthless and evil villain performs a soft shoe number with her daughter? Happy 6 years, Descendants. Descendants II. High School Musical rocketed to the moon so Descendants II could take a trip to 7-Eleven. Pirates of the Caribbean who? Why is no one getting stabbed? Music is better than the first, but if I made a Venn diagram of characters who are interesting and characters who aren't completely morally bankrupt, the circles would be barely touching and only Evie would be in the middle. Mal would be 10 feet away from the diagram, maybe in the next room. So they included an angsty duet featuring a montage of their lives and a freaking forehead touch, yet they still expect me to believe that both Mal and Evie are straight? Yeah, whatever, Disney. Ben, this is my girlfriend Mal, and this is her girlfriend Evie. The real villain here is whoever approved Mal's hair. All I care about is Ursula the Sea Witch's daughter Uma and her pirate bops. 5 stars for Uma, 3 redacted for the talking dog. Hook from Once Upon a Time walked so Harry from Descendants II could run. Not to reveal that I might need makeup tips from a teen in a Disney Channel original movie, but Harry Hook, your eyeliner, teach me your ways. When you press play on Descendants 2 for the second time in 24 hours, there's this 5-second period before the movie starts where you just get to stare at yourself in the reflection of the blank screen and rethink your life choices. Sometimes you just need a little trash where everyone is pretty. That's exactly what this is. Everyone's hot, and everyone has a bomb outfit on. Honestly, I want everything Ben wears. I will never get over how Ben has his royal seal spray painted on his jacket when they don't want anyone to recognize him on the aisle. These movies gloss over the fact that something horrible, something truly catastrophic must have happened like 14 years before these movies take place, when like every major character in the Disney universe was like, should we have a kid? And then they all did. Mal, Uma, don't you want to be good? Uma.
Octopus.
Ben, about to be killed by Harry. Uma and Mal decide to have a rap battle. I do not understand why Uma isn't the protagonist of this movie. She's right, she does the same stuff Mal does in Descendants 1, except for more moral reasons, but still for some reason when Uma does it, she's a bad person. It doesn't add up. A lot better than the first one. It's clearly got a bigger budget and they use it in all the right places. The film looks better, has better musical numbers, and the costumes are a lot better. But one thing ruins it all. That stupid plastic crown. Oh my god, I have never been more annoyed by something so small. Every time it's in a shot, it made me angry. Just get a metal crown. You've obviously had a budget hike, just get a crown. It costs like 20 pounds at most. Get a metal crown.
Peanut butter and jelly is my favorite!
Under the Sea, a Descendants short story. I don't know what I was expecting when this started, but a music video for the Kelly Clarkson song Stronger with some vague references to what I assume is the plot of Descendants 3 was certainly not it. This is genuinely the funniest piece of media to ever exist. A short story designed to connect Descendants 2 and 3. But the story is just Uma and Mal aggressively singing a cover of a really awful remix of Kelly Clarkson's Stronger. Oh, and did I mention they are both mermaids for no reason and with no explanation, I guess? Or that Uma is now able to possess others and can speak through their bodies using her original normal voice. And this even directly contradicts the Descendants 3 canon, which was the short's only purpose, right? Unless... Plot twist! It was all just a dream in Mal's head! Double plot twist. It then proceeds to actually break the canon, this time for real, that goes on to be established in Descendants 3. Truly just incredibly, inexplicably funny to me. Also, the cherry on top is Disney Plus listing the top genre for this as thriller. This feels like a practical joke. Why was this basement and green screen Kelly Clarkson YouTube cover better than the final film? Descendants 3. 1 hour and 48 minutes of going, oh my god, what the hell are they wearing? I just watched 3 films about a bunch of girls fighting over a half-furry dude. The T from High School Musical walked so Jarlos could run. At one point, 15 soldiers are dance murdered, because that's how G-rated films work. More woke than any current theatrical Disney release, but also has an entire musical number dedicated to whether a character should kiss her unconscious boyfriend. Bad. There were way too many gloves. Bippity boppity what happened will now unironically enter my daily vocabulary. Holy smokes, this movie had a tambourine solo. Hades' #1 best dad. I want Hades to adopt me. Oh my god, Mal turned old is the most scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. The new and improved wig budget, said Audrey, and said, no. Y'all, it took them 3 movies to shut down the prison camp Belle built for her enemy's children. Jay and Gil's ship name is Gay. Thank you, Kenny Ortega. Literally love that they completely erased Lonnie's entire character with 0 mention of her disappearance in order to give Jay and Gil a gay happy ending. Spoiler alert. While the girl faces little to no legal repercussions for her crimes against society. Is this movie good? Questionable. Improbable even. But I will never rate a Descendants movie less than 5 stars. The day you catch me talking crap, you can throw me in jail. I would never let the haters win. Descendants forever. These movies are silly and stupid, but they are so fun, and they fill me with so much undeniable happiness, and if these movies should become Cameron Boyce's legacy, what a beautiful and joyful thing to be remembered by.
You didn't think this was the end of the story, did you?
Well, I sure hope it is, because I don't know how many more of these movies I can take. Descendants, the Royal Wedding. Descendants, the Royal Wedding isn't real, it can't hurt you. Descendants, the Royal Wedding. Somebody straight up didn't finish the animation and just turned it in anyways. Oh, how nice you can tell no effort was put into this. Why? This was genuinely terrible. I liked Cats the movie more. The animation looks absolutely horrible. I'm wondering if this was animated in a sweatshop somewhere by a bunch of 9-year-olds in 1 week. 1/2 star for what's-his-face saying Mal Bertha with a straight face. And why was the poster banner thing in the reception hall in Spanish? Okay, but we need that Alice in Wonderland spinoff right now. I'm just so happy that I got to see one of my favorite fictional couples get their happily ever after.